Good morning students. Hello. In previous video we have seen about the age structure. Dear students, today we have to see occupational structure of the populations. Occupational structure of the population, page number 45, lesson number 7. Student, previous video we have seen productive populations and dependent populations. Age structure. Here since the age category means above 15 to 59, that age group is called as productive populations, and below 15 and above 60 years, that age group is called as dependent populations. Today we have to see occupational structure of the populations. The population of region can be classified into working and non-working group. Now occupational structure, occupations in the world, okay, each and every people want to work, but their professions, okay, their occupations, their work, their job is different, okay, according to their capacity. So they classified working and non-working group. What? Working and non-working, काम करने वाले और काम नहीं करने वाले. These people who are not in job or professions despite being in the productive age group come under the non-working group. So those people is not able to do any work. Okay, they are totally depend on the working group or productive group. जो ग्रुप, ओके, दो एज ग्रुप है जो कोई भी काम नहीं कर सकता, ओके, दे आर एबल्ड, ओके, टोटली दे आर डिपेंड ऑन द प्रोडक्टिव और वर्किंग ग्रुप. ओके, दैट ग्रुप इज कॉल्ड एज नॉन वर्किंग ग्रुप. This non-working group is depend on the working group. This non-working group is depend on the working group. If the proportion of working group or working population is higher in the region, then the population is termed as industries. Such region has a rapid development. So dear student, it is very simple. In those area have the working population is more. जिस एरिया में वर्किंग पॉपुलेशन बहुत ज़्यादा है, ओके, दैट एरिया द वी कैन से द प्रोग्रेस, द डेवलपमेंट इज मोर. उस एरिया का प्रोग्रेस और डेवलपमेंट बहुत ज़्यादा होगा और एंड देयर डेवलपमेंट विल हैपन रैपिडली, बहुत जल्दी होगा. बट दोज एरिया हैव वेरी वी कैन से नॉन वर्किंग ग्रुप इज मोर. बस जिस एरिया में नॉन वर्किंग ग्रुप ज़्यादा है और वर्किंग ग्रुप बहुत कम है, ओके, एंड दैट एरिया द वी कैन से डेवलपमेंट विल व्हाट विल हैपन लेस. ओके, वहाँ का जो डेवलपमेंट है वो क्या होगा, बहुत लेस होगा, बहुत कम होगा और थोड़ा स्लोली होगा. ओके, सो डियर स्टूडेंट, इट इज वेरी सिंपल, ओके, कि जिस घर में दो फैमिली से, ओके, एंड नाउ आई एम गिविंग टू यू वन एग्जांपल. दो फैमिली से, ए फैमिली एंड बी फैमिली. A family way, okay, there are 4 members, and B family also there are 4 members. But in A family, okay, there are 3 people are working, only one child, and one is non-working. But in B family, only 1 people is working people, okay, and 3 other they are depend on 1 people. So what will happen? A family is called as a very rich family because their earning is more than B family. So in this way, dear students, those area have working group is more, okay, that area is called as more, you can say develop area, okay, progressive area, and it is called as rich area. So dear students, next point we will see area of resident. Area of resident. The population of region can be divided in 2 groups as per the area of resident, that is rural and urban. Now we have to see area of resident. Our population is divided according to their residence. There are 2 groups, rural and urban. People in the rurals are mainly employed in primary occupations and urban area. So Filipinos in in rural area, most of the people they are engaged. Okay, they are doing agriculture. Okay, they are engaged in primary occupation. Okay, so dear students, but those people are educated, okay, well qualified, okay, they didn't get a good job in rural area. That is why they migrate toward urban area. So we have seen many people are engaged in primary occupation in rural area, but urban area the proportion of people working in secondary and tertiary occupation is large. But in urban area, okay, that people are engaged in which occupation? Secondary and tertiary occupations. All of you knows primary occupation provides a raw material from the agricultures. In secondary occupations, okay, we will get a pure material, pure goods. In tertiary occupations, okay, they provide a service. So in urban area, okay, every people they are engaged in secondary as well as tertiary occupation in large number. The population in the rural areas involved in the production of food grains. All of you know the populations in rural area, okay, they are engaged in production of food grains. The urban population is dependent on the rural populations for the supply of food grains. So okay, I told you from the rural area we get raw materials, raw material, because from the rural area all the farmers or the populations, okay, they produce a different type of grains, different type of crops, okay, and they provide to the all type of industries in urban area. That's why you can say that the urban population is depend on the rural populations, because अगर रूरल पॉपुलेशंस कोई भी क्रॉप या कोई भी ओके ग्रेन्स अगर प्रोड्यूस नहीं करेगी तो रूरल एरिया को कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा. ओके, दैट इज व्हाई एंड यू नो दैट मेनी मोर इंडस्ट्रीज आर डिपेंड ऑन द urban area because urban population provide them raw material. So dear students, in this way, okay, we have to stop here, okay, and I hope you will understood, okay, these portions. Next portions we will see next video. Thank you.